Joined now by James Madison head coach Kenny Brooks, also Nikki Newman and Toya Jiggets. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach Brooks and then open it up for questions. Ask that you raise your hand. We'll pass this mic around to pick up for cameras. Go ahead, Coach. Thank you.
First, I thought UNC Wilmington played their hearts out, coming off of playing consecutive games. The fight that they displayed was really good. I thought Atkins played tremendously well. I thought Mobley was really good, and they proved why they were all conference and all rookie. But I was talking to my assistant, and I told him I don't think it was going to be any 30-point, 40-point victories, and all of them were going to be tough. We didn't play as well as we would have liked to have played, but we got some jitters out. We haven't played in a while, and so now, obviously we're going to have to play much better to continue to advance. But I thought we got some good production from some kids. I thought Nikki played well throughout the whole game. Hit a couple shots, had a couple ran in and out, but I thought she was a great leader for us, kept us really calm. Toya hit some big baskets for us. And then I thought Precious Hall was tremendous tonight. And it just goes to show you that, we have the player of the year, and she doesn't have to play well in order for us to win basketball games. And, it's a very, very balanced team. But we know we have to play much better than we did today, and we'll put this one behind us, and we'll get ready for our next opponent.
All right, open it up for questions.
Kenny, and players too, and because Nikki, I saw that you ended up on Atkins after one of those timeouts. They go on a 10-2 run, basically get it to 9, and it was an Atkins run basically. What did you say in the timeout? And then Nikki, since you had her, what was going on in that huddle?
Well, I thought during the run we did a pretty good job. They did a good job of putting her in a situation where she came off a pick and roll and she had a mismatch with our post players. Normally we do a really good job of helping and digging at the person who's penetrating. Tonight I thought our defense was not what it normally is. I thought we were standing around kind of trying to block shots as opposed to trying to make them miss. And she got comfortable. She got extremely comfortable. And I thought during that stretch we were I don't say we took our foot off the pedal, but we just got a little bit lax on the offensive end, which allowed them to get out and get some easy transition. I thought we were playing not to foul during that stretch, and then all of a sudden, it's a ball game again. But we shorted up a little bit towards the end. But she's a heck of a player, and I give her much credit. I was thinking about this yesterday. Just think about her season. She looks around, and the only people that are playing with her are freshmen. And the job that she's done, the patience that she's displayed, and how well she's played. It's tremendous, and I thought it really, showed tonight.
Yeah, hats off to her. She played with a lot of heart tonight, and like Coach Brooks said, I think she got comfortable. And as for us, we weren't as aggressive on the defensive end as we normally are. Coming off of screens, we weren't as aggressive, and I think there was a little bit of a lack of communication out on the court tonight. But overall, it's an easy fix. So I think everybody's looking forward to get out on the court again tomorrow to fix that and play how we normally play.
Kenny, you mentioned you thought the games would all be close, and you guys have made a habit this season of not making them close. Just go into that a little bit more. Why do you think it'll be different in the tournament? Why will they all be close?
Everybody's fighting for their life. Wilmington, they want to continue to play just like everyone else. A regular season game is a little bit different mentality. And I thought tonight too. We missed a couple shots. Toya would admit it. She missed a couple, and Nikki missed a layup or two. Kirby normally gets going to where we get that separation, and we didn't get it today. But tournament time is it's a whole new season. It gives everyone life again. All of a sudden you wipe the slate clean. When we do our scouts, we put UNC Wilmington versus James Madison, and we put UNC Wilmington 1-0 and James Madison 0-0. So everybody has a new life, and they came out and they played with a lot of heart. And I thought our talent prevailed, but I thought they played just as hard as we did, and we can't allow that to happen if we want to be CA champions on Sunday.
Toya, just what did you see from Wilmington that may have been different this time as opposed to the first couple of times you guys played them?
They played a lot harder in some spurts than we did, and they fought harder than us, and we didn't really go as hard as we should have at some times, but we stayed together and we never let them get past us.
Thank you. How important is it to play a tight game early in the conference, as far as getting the team ready, moving forward, and being ready for championship weekend?
It's really hard for me. I mean, my heart was beating, and I'm stressing out on the side. But I made a promise to them. I was going to be calm all weekend, and I'm sure they're going to take me up on it. And there were a few times they made a couple mistakes, and I really wanted to say something, but I bit my tongue. But I just think this group is different. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's good because what we found out today, we didn't play as well as we wanted to. The ball didn't go in the basket as much as we would have liked. We didn't stop them as much as we would have liked. But what I did see, I saw great leadership from Nikki. I might have been a little bit in a panic, but I never saw panic on their faces. Even when they cut it to 9, they were just like, okay, let's dig in. We gotta play harder now. And maybe that's going to pay dividends for us. Maybe that's a good tune-up for what might happen tomorrow, what might happen if we continue to advance. So it was good. It was good because if we won by 40, we were going to put this game behind us after this press conference anyway. So 40 or 10 or 12, it doesn't matter. It just matters how you play on that particular day.
You mentioned not panicking, and you touched on Precious a little bit earlier, but I thought she had maybe 3 or 4 3-pointers that kept it from getting under 10. Just her impact both on the scoreboard and with kind of the morale.
Oh, the 2 threes that she hit that kept us separated, they were unbelievable. I was ready to call a play, and I looked over, and I got shielded by the referee, and I just saw the ball in the air, and I'm like, what the? All right, good shot, Precious. And then there was the one right in front of me with a step back when the young lady fell down. That was unbelievable. They were big. They were big. But like I mentioned before, Precious played tremendous throughout the basketball game, and I thought she was the one that really kept us going and got us a little bit of separation. And we're going to need that from her. She's. I mean, the thing we don't talk about as much with Precious is that she's a sophomore. She's a sophomore, and she's doing all of this stuff, and she doesn't play like a sophomore. And but I thought she was really big today.
Anything else?
No, just Precious was really focused tonight, and you could tell. You could see it on her face. She really wanted this bad, and I think she came out and she did a lot for us, like Coach Brooks said, putting the ball in the basket, getting stops on defense. So she was a big part of that win tonight, as was everybody else. But
All right. Thank you, guys.
From day one, our mission has been March. Those 4 days in March are the reason for every rep, every sprint, every shot. Every time we step on the court, we dream of stepping on that ladder, cutting down those nets, raising that trophy. In those 4 days, anything can happen. So turn up the music, it is time to dance. Visit CAAsports.com and Ticketmaster.com for more information.